reference of print stream. ERR is an object reference of print stream. These all members in which class? System. Okay. These all instance variables are class variables or local variables? Class variable. That is the reason only system.in, system.out, system.err. We are calling like that. Okay. Now how to get the data from keyboard? That is I'm going to explain. See, at the command prompt will compile like this: Java C demo.java. I'll compile. Okay. Execution Java demo. I'll execute. Then it should ask enter any number. Okay, enter any number. One number I'll enter. Then output should be that number. That is my task. Okay. This program just in 3 lines you can write in C language. Okay. Enter any number. Whatever I enter, that number should be output. Okay. It is compilation. It is execution. See, compilation Java C demo.java. Execution Java demo. Enter any number. It will display. Whatever you enter, that should display. See, like this, if you want to display print stream class record, println method record. But like this, if you want to accept the data from keyboard, input stream method record. Input stream method record. Again, if you want to print stream record. Okay. So this program, if it in C language, just 3 lines you can write. Printf, enter any number. Scanf, %d address of A. Printf, %d A. Like that 3 lines you can write. But in Java, many lines required. Now, because Java not made for this type of applications actually. Java especially made for internet application. Internet application, are you going to run in at the command prompt? No. You are going to run in browser and server. So in a browser, you will enter the data. If you want to enter the data in a browser window, HTML program required. HTML. That is comes under advanced Java. So Java is specially made for internet applications. Internet application purpose only Java made. That's what accepting data, displaying data in a browser will write. This type we won't write generally. This is just one program I'll explain. One program I'll explain how to use. Okay. Why is today's strength is very less? What is it? I didn't get you. Raining. Okay, okay. Online also less. See. Now still it's raining. See. See. How to accept data, how to display data, we'll see. Now, first of all, enter any number. We have to display. For to display enter any number, what we have to write? System.out.print. That is. Now print required or println required? Print. Same line I am accepting. Same line. So print. System.out.println print. See. Enter any number. Now if I write like this, see, See Java C demo.java. Java demo. See, enter any number means like print if you write, cursor will be here only. Okay. Suppose print ln if I write, it comes to next line. See, now it will comes to next line. See, cursor came to next line. So print println, this is the difference. Now enter any number, cursor will be here. Enter any number, cursor will be here. So the difference is there. Okay. That's what print better. In the same line we are accepting. Okay. Now this is you studied yesterday. Now I want to accept the data from keyboard. Which method required? See the notes. I see the notes yesterday given. No? Which method required to accept the data from keyboard? I given notes description also. It is used to read the data from keyboard. Like that, it is used to accept the data from keyboard. No, method name. Method name, read. Read method. Read method in which class? System class. Yesterday, 1.5 hours I explained. Now read method in which class? See. Read method in which class? Class name. Input stream. Class name is input stream. Read method in input stream class. Okay. Now I'll ask question, give me answer. Read method, is it accessible? Yes. How do you know? Public. Is it instance method or class method? Instance method. How many ways to access? 2 ways. What are those? Which class object required? Input stream. Input stream object or input stream object reference required. Input stream object or input stream object reference required. Input stream object reference is there, no? What is it? In. In is a member of which class? System class. System class. It is instance variable or class variable or local variable? Class variable. Then how to call? Class name. What we are write? System dot in dot method name read. So what we are write? System dot in dot read. What is the return type of this method? Int. Return type. Return type int. Parameter byte or byte array? Byte array. So first of all we have to declare byte array because it will take byte array only. You have to pass byte array only. Whatever it takes, that is only you can pass. One byte array we have to declare. How to clear it? Byte array you studied. Integer array you studied. Into place byte you will write. New byte. Suppose if I write like this, this is a byte array created. But byte array created with only 1 byte. If you write like this, 1 byte data minus 128 to plus 127 only can store. 2 bytes if you write minus 32,768 to plus 32,767 only we can store. Because 1 byte equal to 8 bits. Your number if you convert into binary format, number of bits based on that size. Suppose if I write 10 bytes, 80 bits. Crores of number also you can store. Now, this byte array we have to pass here. Because it takes byte array. It takes byte array, I passed byte array. Once again see that method. See that method. The method return type what is there? Int. That's what int x. That's what index. That method instance method or class method? Instance method. For that object or object reference required. Which class reference required? Input stream. Input stream reference already present. What is that? In. That's what in dot read. But in is a member of which class? System class. That is class variable or instance variable? That is the reason system dot in dot read. How many parameter it takes? One parameter. Which type? Byte array. I passed byte array. Okay. See, this is, you have to concentrate. Return type integer. That's what index. Okay, that is, once again I'll open, otherwise java p java dot io dot input stream. Yesterday I given this one. This is I given yesterday. Yesterday notes I given this one. Okay. It is used to accept the data from keyboard. It is used to accept the data from keyboard. Okay. Now you observe return type integer. It is public. It is accessible. Anywhere you can access. Return type int. That is the reason I written int. Index. Okay. Now for calling this method, input stream reference required. Input stream reference required. That is in dot read. But in is static member of system class. That's what system dot in dot read. That's what system dot in dot read. Okay. It will take byte array. One byte array declared. That is I passed. Now, will it throw exception? Will it throw exception? Yes. See, it will throw exception. Now, which exception? IO exception. Is it checked exception or unchecked exception? Checked exception. Is it compulsory to handle? If we don't handle, what will happen? Compile time error occurs. See, file, save. If I compile, see, unreported exception, IO exception must be caught or declared to be thrown. So, IO exception must be handled. IO exception must be handled. Okay. How many ways to handle? How many ways to handle? 2 ways. What are those? By using try catch blocks or by using throws. Here, either we have to write try catch block or we have to write throws. Okay. Now, I'll go for try catch block. Try. Catch. IO exception. Okay. Now, this is, I want to pass as it is system.err.println IE. Two-string method called throwable class with that class name printed. Now, say read method takes byte array. Read method takes byte array. That's what you have to pass byte array only. One byte array I declared. That is I passed. Okay. It will return integer. That's what integer x. For calling this method, object reference required. In. In is a static member of system class. That's what system.in.read. Now what will be happen is, first enter any number displayed on monitor. Enter any number displayed on monitor. Whatever you enter, that is stored in byte array. That is stored in byte array. Okay. Now, but what is this integer required? Now, how many bytes it reads successfully? It read successfully. That information stored. That is, if require, we can use. If don't require, we can omit. So whatever you type from keyboard, that is going to be stored in byte array. But how many bytes it read successfully, that information stored. Now 10 bytes allocated. 10 bytes allocated. But if I enter one number, the number, if it is below -128 to +127 within the range, 1 byte only used. Remaining 9 bytes wasted only. That information required means use. Otherwise we can omit. That is, we can omit also. Now, enter any number displayed on monitor. Whatever you enter, it is stored in byte array. If I print byte array, will it print content of object or hash code? If I print byte array, what it prints? It will print hash code. Hash code printed. See? Now, IO exception in which class, which package? IO package. Okay? See. File, save. If I compile, one more error comes. See? Cannot find symbol IO exception. That's what? Import java.io.star. Okay? Now, file, save. 10 bytes memory allocated in RAM. Enter any number displayed on monitor. Whatever you type, that is stored in byte array. That byte array I am printing. Then hash code printed. But it will not print my data. See? Compilation, execution. Enter any number, 78. What is printed? Hash code. But I want to print content. Now what we have to write? Suppose if I write for loop, what will happen? For enhanced for loop is studied, no? Now byte C colon B. Now from this byte array, one element copied in C. System.out.println C. From this array, one element copied in C, that is printed. What is output comes C? Compilation, execution. One number entered. What is came? That is ASCII code came. Okay. 8 ASCII code, 2 ASCII code, spaces ASCII code, those all enter key ASCII code, those all came. Okay. That's what we should not. See, actually, you studied starting session 48 0 49 1 50 2 51 3 54 4 55 5 56 6 48 means 0. This 8 that is some other code it has taken. So it is actually it is hash code. It is content of object printed. That is enter key, spaces, this is all it has taken. Some other ASCII code printed. Okay. 48, 49, 50. These 2 means 50 coming properly. So what we have to do is, actually we should not print this one also. We should not print this one also. We record our data. If I enter 82, output should come 82. For that, what we have to do is, this byte array we have to convert into integer. But byte array converting into integer not possible. But byte array to string conversion possible, string to integer conversion possible. You studied byte array to string. How to convert? Byte array to string. That program also given. No. That is parse it in string to integer. String handling topic. First program, that one only. String handling. Byte array to string. Four programs are given. Constructors, 2 char array, 2 byte array, get bytes. Program to convert into string array to byte array to string are given. No? That is what we have to write is string s1 equal to new string of b. This program are given. You see 4 programs are given. Byte array to string, character array to string, string to byte array, string to character array. Okay. 4 programs are given. Right. So string s1 equal to new string of b. So byte array converted as string. Here, suppose if I enter 82, for storing 82, 1 byte enough. Remaining 9 bytes are extra spaces added. Extra spaces. But we have to remove. For removing extra spaces, one method I given. Which method? Trim method. Okay. That program also I given. So string s2 equal to s1 dot trim. This string we have to convert into integer. Converting string to integer, which method? ParseInt method. So parseInt method. Integer x equal to integer dot parseInt s2. After that, system dot out dot println x. This much procedure is there. Okay. Now file, save. Now you observe compilation, execution. Enter any number. See, again enter any number. Whatever we entered, that is come. But once again see, first what will happen? See, 10 bytes memory allocated in a RAM. 10 bytes memory allocated in a RAM. Enter any number displayed on monitor. Whatever you enter, that is stored in byte array. Byte array converted into string, because this program already you have seen. Now that string, extra spaces removed. That string converted into integer. That integer printed. Okay. See, actually this type of programs further it is not required. This is only first program. This is only last program. Further not required, because Java made for internet applications. In internet, we'll enter data in a browser. In a HTML program, we'll enter. That type of entering required. This type entry not required in Java. That is the reason these many class over you are seeing today. Okay. But if it is C language, starting only learn this type. Starting only. Okay. But you are already 2 months completed, still you didn't see. Reason, Java not required this type. Now, this program also to understand system.in, system.out, system.err purpose only explained. This is simplified with scanner class. The scanner class comes in collections framework. At a time, one more you will see. Scanner class, it is simplified. This program is simplified with scanner class. That is also explained further. Read this one. Program to demonstrate predefined streams. Program to demonstrate predefined streams. Program to demonstrate predefined streams. Which one? Throws. We can use. Here throws IO exception. No need to write try catch block. Where? Here extra space is removed. Because 10 bytes memory allocated. I entered only 1 byte. Remaining 9 bytes extra spaces. That is removed. If I remove this one, conversion, it will not come. See, I'll show you. First complete. That is the reason only while printing byte array like that came. 56, 52 ASCII. That is byte array printing enhanced for loop. ASCII code it has taken. That ASCII code printed. Space bar also ASCII code will be there. Enter key also ASCII code will be there. That is the reason like that taken. If I remove that one, what will happen? See? Is it over? I'll remove this one. Here, S1 I'll write. See? File, save. Compilation, execution. Enter any number. Number format exception. That means 37 will be there, extra spaces will be there. But spaces 37 cannot be converted to number. That's what exception. Now what will happen? Only 37 will be there. 37 can be converted to integer. Okay. Here It is syntax already given, size compulsory. If you don't write, error comes. File, save. Syntax error. Error comes. It cannot understand. Okay. This program is not important. This program is not important. Further, it is not required. Okay. Because this is simplified with a scanner class. But that is also not important. Java made for internet application. In internet application, we'll enter the data in HTML only. Browser window. That's what these are not important. Next. Next one task I'll give. Say. It is one file. File name suppose abc.txt. It contains some data. It contains some data. Okay. This data I want to display on monitor. Now, where is this file? In hard disk. It is in hard disk. Hard disk to RAM. Hard disk to RAM. We have to retrieve. RAM. First of all, what we have to do is, we have to open this file. We have to open this file. To read data, we have to open. After that, how many bytes is there? We have to find out. That much memory we have to allocate. We have to read. Then this stream is called file input stream. The data comes here. Like this data. Again, this data I'll display. It is console output stream. Now this is my task. Now first write this one. How to do, I'll explain. This is first application you are going to learn. So this is first application. Whatever is studied, programs, these are application. That means having some meaning. Now, I want to read data from file. Over. Now done. Steps to develop the above application. Is it over? Write it. Steps to develop the above application. First step. Open a file for reading. First step. Open a file for reading. Open a file for reading. Second step, find out file size. Find out file size. Third step, allocate memory in a RAM according to file size. Fourth step, read data from file. Fifth step, display data on monitor. Sixth step, close a file. First step, open a file for reading. Second step, find out file size. Third step, allocate memory in a RAM according to file size. Fourth step, read data from file. Fifth step, display data on monitor. Last step, close a file. See, first step, open a file for reading. Open a file for reading. This is one file, abc.txt. This file open for reading. Now, this is first step. Open a file for reading. That is over. Second step, find out file size. In this file, how many bytes of memory is there? That is, we have to find out. How to find? I'll show you. How to open? I'll show you. First, open a file for reading. This file we have to open for reading. Next, find out file size. This, how many bytes are there? We have to find out. Third step, allocate memory in a RAM according to file size. So it is RAM. There, suppose 100 bytes are there. Then 100 bytes you have to allocate. If 1000 bytes are there, 1000 bytes you have to allocate. If 10,000 bytes are there, 10,000 bytes you have to allocate. After that, read data from file. This data you can read. How will read? With file input stream will read. That data, it comes to RAM. That data, it comes to RAM. Display data on monitor. It is monitor. This data we have to display on monitor with console output stream. With console output stream, we have to display. Okay. Close a file. This file we have to close. This is our task. But if you want to do this task, compulsory library required. Okay. Now, how to do? We'll see now. File input stream. One class is there. That class required. Now, how to open the profile? Java P, java.io.file input stream. Enter. It is a profile. In this, methods are there, constructors are there. With that, we can do. This type of classes, total Java library, core Java library, 4,000 to 5,000 classes are there. So, all you cannot learn the way you are going to learn. Okay. Now, which method required, which class required, which package required, I'll give. I'll ask question, give answer. With your answers, I'll write the program. Okay. Now, from this, whatever required, I'll give. This is I'll copy to a file. Now, that file I'll open. Now, here I'll give the description also. Whatever required now, that is I'll place. Remaining I'll delete. Constructor. Methods. Whatever required I'll place. Remaining I'll delete. Here again and again package name is there. That is I'll remove. It is package name. It is package name. Here package name. Here also package name. I removed. Now, description I'll give. It opens a file for reading. If the file is exist. Otherwise, file not found exception will be thrown. So it opens a file. It opens a file for reading if the file is exist. Otherwise, file not found exception will be thrown. So this is file name. We have to pass file name. Now, if the file is available in same location, file name only can write. The file is, you are working in C drive, but file is in D drive. Then complete path you have to write. Okay. Given file is there, it will be open for reading. Given file is not there, file not found exception comes. This is read method. It is used to read data from file. But yesterday read method, today read method, one more program you have seen. That read method other class, that is input string class. This is file input string class. Method name same, class names are different. Okay. Here it returns file size. It is used to close a file. Now you observe, according to steps, once you see, according to steps, first step, open a file for reading. Open a file for reading. For that, we require this constructor. It opens a file for reading if the file is exist. Otherwise, file not found exception will be thrown. One file name we have to pass here. If that file is there, it will be open for reading. File is not there, this exception will be thrown. Okay. That is first step. Second step, find out file size. Find out file size. This method we have to call because it returns file size. It returns file size. Third step, allocate memory in a RAM according to file size. Here you will get a size. These many bytes. Now previous program 10 bytes allocated, but here if file is having 100 bytes, 100 only allocate. 1000 is there, 1000 only allocate. Now extra space will not be there now. Exact memory. So this size, according to size, one byte array create, allocate. After this, read data from file. This method, it is used to read data from file. Okay. After that, display data on monitor. That is, we have to convert into string and display on monitor with system.out.println. At last, close a file. For this method required. Right, is all. After writing this one, I'll ask questions. You have to give answer. With your answers, I'll write the program. With your answers. See, it is first program in Core Java. First application. Programs you learn. It is application first one. Is it over? Now diagram I given, steps I given, methods I given, task I explained. I'll ask questions, give answer. With your answers, I'll write the program. Okay? With your answers, I'll write the program. Okay? Is it over? See, I'll ask questions. You have to give answer. With your answers, I'll write the program. While asking question, if you want, you can see the notebook, diagram you can see, steps you can see, library you can see. But previous class note don't see. Okay? Now, that is you have to remember. Up to exception learning, you have to remember, compulsory. Now, first step. What is the first step? Open a file for reading. For that, consider record or method record. What is required? Consider record. Is that consider is accessible? Yes or no? Yes. How do you know? Public. Is it default consider or parameter consider? Parameter consider. Okay. How many parameters are there? One parameter. That parameter nothing but file name. Okay. That parameter nothing but file name. Now, this parameter is nothing but file name. This is file name or file path. Okay. That string is a file name. Now, when consider is called, whenever object is created, what we have to write, give me answer. Give me answer. What we have to write? What is it? String. That is which class object? File input stream. What do you write? File input stream. Something FIS. Now next. New file input stream. Now how many parameters? One parameter. Which type? String type. What is string? File name. abc.txt. Will it throw exception? Yes. Which exception? Which exception? File not found exception. That is a checked exception. That is checked exception. Is it compulsory to handle? If you don't handle, what will happen? Compile time error occurs. So, try, open, close, catch, file not found exception. But instead of writing like this, can I write only exception? Which will handle all the exceptions. It is better, no? Present it is better, but while developing real-time project, individual is better. Okay? But instead of giving every day, like this I'll write. So from today onwards, what I'll do is try catch like this only I'll write. That is all handled. Okay? File input string class in which package? IO package. Is it compulsory to import? What we are write? Import java.io.star. Up to here, first step completed. Okay. First step, open a file for reading. That is over. What is second step? Find out file size. For finding file size, consider record or method record? Method. What is the method name? Available. Available method, is it accessible? Yes. How do you know? Public. Is it instance method or class method? Instance method. How do you know? There is no static. How many ways to access? What are those? Which class object required? File input stream. Already we created object. That object referred by? With this FIS can I call? What is the return type of that method? Integer. Then what we have to write? What do you write? Int n equal to FIS dot available. Will it throw exception? Which exception? IO exception. Is checked exception or unchecked exception? Is it mandatory to handle? How to handle? Try catch block. Will it handle IO exception? Yes, because it is superclass. IO exception is subclass. So upcasting. With upcasting feature it will handle. So no need to write. Next, third step. What is third step? Allocate memory in a RAM according to file size. Byte array we have to allocate. What we have to write? Byte array B equal to new byte of size. What you write? N size, n bytes. Exact n bytes allocated. If here 10 comes, 10 allocated. 20 comes, 20 allocated. 100 comes, 100 allocated. Third step also completed. What is fourth step? Read data from file. Which method required? Read method. Is it instance method or class method? What is the return type? What you have to write? Int x equal to FIS dot read. How many parameters? One parameter. Which parameter? Byte array. What we have to write? B. Will it throw exception? Which exception? This catch block will it handle? Yes, no need to write. Okay. Next. What is next step? Display data on monitor. Now actually here data stored in byte array. Data stored in byte array. But what is returning is how many bytes it reads successfully. That information we don't require. We can omit. It is returning, but I am not receiving. Nothing will happen. But not returning if you try to receive, error. Not returning means if you receive, error. But returning means if you don't receive, nothing will happen. That is not required. Now data stored in byte array. Data stored in byte array. This byte array, if I print, will it print hash code or content? Hash code. Hash code. Okay. That byte array we have to print. If I print hash code printed, that's what we have to convert into string. How to convert? What we have to write? String sc equal to new string of b. Now we don't have extra space because exact number of bytes only allocated. So no extra space. Directly you can print. How to print? System dot out dot println s. What is last step? Close a file. For closing a file, which method required? Close method. Close method. What is the return type? Void. Void means it doesn't return. Now that method, instance method or class method? How to call? FIS dot close. Over. Okay. See. Once again, just you observe here. Here you observe file will be open for reading. In this line, file will be open for reading. Okay. Now, AB first, what will happen? See, IO package imported. So all classes and interfaces are imported. All classes and all interfaces of java.io.package imported. Demo class loaded. Main method called. Try block executed. This abc.txt file, it will be open for reading. After that, file size retrieved. Memory allocated in RAM. It will read. Convert into string. Displayed on monitor. Close it. Now, if I run, if abc.txt file, if it is there, you can see the content of abc.txt. If not there, file not found exception. Sorry. Now it is there. This is only there. This content. So abc.txt file is there in my system. This PC, C drive, ABC. It is this is ABC. See, this is there in a system. That is I displayed. Suppose here xyz.txt I'll write. Okay, it is there or not? We'll see first. XYZ not there. Okay. Now what is happened? Now error comes. File, save. See, compilation, execution. File not found exception. But instead of writing like this, can I write here args of 0? Can I write args of 0? Yes, dynamically can pass. Now instead of writing in a program, while executing program, you can pass, it will receive no command and argument. Say file, save. Now Java C demo.java, Java demo, support AAA.txt, error. Java demo, xyz.txt, error. Java demo. Now abc.txt. In a abc.txt file, whatever is there, that will come. That is there. Now, instead of this one, Java demo, demo.java I'll write. What will be the output comes? Our program only output. Our program only output. Okay, that is only there, no? So, in a demo.java, what is there? This is only there. Our program only, whatever we written, that is only output here. Okay. See here, fis.close. We should not write in try block. We should not write in catch block. We should write in finally block. If I write here, what is the problem? I'll explain. Okay. First write this program. Program to read data from file. Program to read data from file. Now first write, I'll explain. Is it over? See, at the command prompt, we'll pass one file name that is received here. While executing the program, we are going to pass one argument that is file name received here. That is only args of 0, nothing but file name. That file open for reading. File size retrieved. Available method returns file size. The description also I given here. Okay, it returns file size. It will read if 100 bytes is there, 100. 1000 bytes is there, 1000. Okay, that much data allocated in RAM. After that, it will read from file. After that, converted into string, displayed on monitor. After that, file closed. Okay, file open. These steps also are given. What we did first, what we did this all. See, first we opened file with this line. Next, find out file size. This is nothing but the second step. Allocate memory in a RAM. This is nothing but this third step. Next, read data from file. Reading, converting into string, displaying, closing. Like this. Okay. Now, here, available method returns file size, but read method, it will return how many bytes it read successfully. That information we don't require, we can omit. Okay. Now, file opened for reading, file size retrieved, memory allocated in RAM, it will read, convert into string, displayed on monitor, closed. This is we did. Okay. Tomorrow we'll see continuation. Tomorrow you will see continuation. Okay. This notepad or this notepad. Steps required. Just 1 minute wait. Now, what are your doubts? 1 minute, 1 minute. Notepad content. This is notepad. This is notepad. Next, display output. This is output. If I compile, our program output only came. Next, now it cannot take string array. It should be byte array only, because byte stream, character stream, 2 streams are there. Bhavadish, yeah, you can write. integer, yeah, Komal, integer n if you write, that is no use. How many bytes it returns, that will information return. String dynamically also possible. Later scanner class I'll explain it better. Find out file size, nothing but how many bytes are there in that memory. Allocating memory, nothing but byte array. If you don't convert into string format, it will print ASCII code. It will print ASCII code. That is the reason string format. Any other doubts? Allocating memory, nothing but if 10 bytes are there, 10 bytes, 100 bytes are there, 100 bytes. This is allocating memory. Itesham, yeah. Here two string is not present here. Here two string present. Here two string present. File size only available method, Pratyusha. This is only file size. For getting file size only, method name available is there. Size not there, method name available is there. Any other doubts? Neha, no doubts today? Any other doubts? Available is a method. Yes, Madhavi, method. Method we have to call for getting file size. FIS dot read byte array, nothing but it will read the data from file. After allocating memory, we can read. Okay. Any other doubts? We'll see continuation tomorrow.